cameras back in them days. Come see you. Come see you. These cameras make all these. What's this name? I call them in the booty.
Oh,
This
that bottle.
this is surviving out here based off the safety of cameras. Cause he been talking crazy. I ain't even worried about what he said about me. This be saying, and when I saw this, I saw this.
No case, nigga.
This nigga got a BBL.
Oh yeah.
I ain't never seen this.
You said the nigga got a BBL?
This nigga got a BBL, dog.
Yep.
This thick like a stripper in the South Club in South Carolina. This got a BBL. I'm like, what is this talking about? And he got a grandmama face. Yeah. So, Corey, it's over for you. It's over for you. You don't know me. You just found out about me. I've been out here. I survived in these streets with no deal.
Flacco from North Dakota didn't tell you that.
Is he?
Yeah, he didn't tell you that. He didn't say that to you.
No, he didn't say where he was from. He just keep my name in his mouth because he trying to get some paper, so he used my name and likeness.
North Dakota, and he ain't, ain't. Stop it. Stop it.
Out here with a BBL talking crazy to man. It's all good though. Man, this nigga got a BBL, dog. Look this nigga up. This nigga thick like a like the Lane Branch who wear the medium top but the 4XL bottom. I don't walk around living in fear. But I fear for my life now because I see what has been said about me. And they are desperate to bring me down because the word has been thrown in the mix. And let me tell you something. This is deep. I have never been accused of being I have never had charges of being This is something that's coming from the mass media, TMZ. Ever since they said what they said, they trying to get at me for real. Let me tell you something what they do, because they did this to Michael Jackson, they did this to Martin Luther King, they did this to Malcolm X, they did this to so many people. When they ready to come get you, they assassinate your character so people don't look at you as a human being. They look at you as a villain. So they're using mass media now to come holler at your boy.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be back talking about this, but in case you're wondering, you know who the guy is on the right, Corey Holcomb. The other one is Poetic Flacco on the left. And let me say this right now. First of all, on the media is after him, which I'll elaborate more on that in a second. The only one that has really said anything about you, Corey, is TMZ. And guess what? They do that to everybody. Got news for you. If they got dirt, they're going to put it out there. That's their job. Now, as for Poetic Flacco, okay. Instead of you addressing some of the words that came out of your own mouth, you're going to go in on this man and try to body shame him and talk about how fat he is. Oh, he got a BBL. And ew. Who talks about another man's body? No, I do know who talks about another man's body. And no, I'm not going to say gay men, because I know a lot of gay men who actually have some dignity and some class and some respect. And I'm as straight as a pencil, but they ain't never tried to body shame me or anything, and I've never done that to them either. So, dude, if you're trying to fight hard to say you're not a PDF file, I'm not saying you are, but if you're trying to fight those allegations hard, you're doing a poor job of doing that, of deflecting that. very poor, because who looks at another man's ass? Talking about they got BBL. I mean, you shouldn't do that with women either. Shouldn't do that with women, but at least with women, we get it. You know, man looking at a woman and stuff. But who looks at another man? Heck, even like I said, alluded to, even I know gay men that don't even do that. But who does that? I mean, it sounds like to be you're throwing out insults, and that's what a lot of cats do. They throw out insults, try to shame the person that they're targeting, rather than actually address the subject. And unfortunately, people get too caught up laughing and joking, but that goes on in high school, and I would even say college, maybe early 20s. Grown men and grown adults that know what's going on, they're not going to fall for that as easily unless their brain has been rotted, unless they're 50 years old but still got the mind of a 17-year-old. And on to the other thing about they're trying to take you out, they're trying to get you. Why is it that when cats like this are caught red-handed, they're always trying to act like, oh, it's a conspiracy, everybody's out to get me? Corey, those words were not ad-lib. That was not AI. Those came out of your own mouth. If they are trying to get you, you gave them the ammunition. You gave them the ammunition to do it. And plus, quite frankly, I don't think you're that important or that big. You comparing yourself to Michael Jackson and Malcolm X and MLK, every last one of those, they had reason to go after them. Who are you? And let's stick to comedians. If you ain't Dave Chappelle, you ain't the late Dick Gregory, rest in peace. You're not George Carlin. You're not Richard Pryor, guys who were outspoken like that. You're not even Kanye West. Cats who are outspoken, whether you like their views or not, or were outspoken, whether you like their views or not. And they were way more dangerous than you are. You're just a loudmouth fool from the hood who really ain't no danger to nobody. I would say the so-called powers that be barely notice you. You're barely an ant to them. You're more like a gnat than an ant to them. You barely a skid mark on the road of life, okay? So I doubt anybody's get you. If you do fall because of all this, it's your own fault. It's your own fault because you gave them the ammunition. And one more thing on the whole body shaming on Poetic Flacco, who sometimes I'll admit I look at him sideways on some of his views and some of his talking points. But I'll tell you what, you're looking at him, dude, you're not exactly in prime shape. You're not exactly Ron Simmons in his prime. You know what I'm saying? You know, for my wrestling fans out there that knows who I'm talking about, you're not exactly Ron Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what he's on and what thing Corey Holcomb is on is definitely the definition of ain't this some boo.